Alright, so we're looking for a 2001 Town & Country. Should be white in color. We went by the given address and the vehicle was not there. I did a quick skip locate on the guy and did not come up with anything. Actually didn't come up with anything in Utah. Everything for him is in Las Vegas. So we called the employer and got a voicemail, and the employer just called me back and confirmed that the guy is at work, which is here in the mall, in the food court. And so what we're doing is we're driving up and down each one of the rows here in the food court section looking for this white Town & Country. Plate should start with X-ray 603. Oh, there's one right there with an X-ray plate. 603, that would be it. So the easiest thing to do is going to be to turn around right here. That way I'm going the other way, which is the way it would pull out, or in this case, his case, back out. Got security right behind us. They just barely pulled up in their little vehicle. Got their lights going. May or may not come over here when he sees my arm drop. I think my best bet's going to be Gojek's on this one. Get it pulled out of here and down to the end of the parking lot. Typically I'll pull these covers off first time I use them on a shift, and I'll just leave them off until I'm done with that shift, and at the end of the night I'll throw them back on. It's just easier than on and off, on and off, on and off. This is a Friday night, so the mall is very, very busy right now, especially going into the holiday season. It's just gonna get worse after Thanksgiving. Oh, I'll tell you, so these Gojeks are so much easier now that I've got the mounts for them. We are going to be driving the opposite way traffic, so we are going to be head on with some traffic. I'll have to see if these people in front of us are willing to move out of our way. This is a nice smooth parking lot, so you can take Gojeks far like this when you know you've got a nice smooth surface. mall parking lot's a perfect place for this. Get up over here on a flat spot because we are on just a little bit of an incline. So we don't want to drop this thing on any kind of a slope. Get out of the way of everybody right here. Right to the end of the parking lot. Pick a spot where we can work without being hindered by traffic coming and going. Nice and smooth, just like that. Before we drop it, we'll want to undo the go jacks first. I always try to pick the go jacks up exactly how they're going to drop in here, that way we're not trying to twist them around as you're maneuvering them into their holding slots, because this one picks up like this and that other one picks up backwards. Just like that. Now we can drop it down. See these Chrysler Town and Countries with the front lower grille busted on them all the time. It's from inexperienced tow jockeys that slam into them, guys that refuse to use reverse cameras like this, and they guesstimate at how high or how low their boom is off the ground, and I don't care how experienced you are and how many years you've been doing this, you're still just guessing. And that's why I like to have a camera, because it gets rid of all the guesswork. I'd like to be able to say I myself have never broken one, but back in the day when this model van first came out and I didn't have a backup camera, I did break one of those. Plus you get guys that'll use those old-fashioned sling lifts, and this is one of those vehicles that you cannot use a sling lift on because the sling will wrap up around the front of the plastic and just crack the crap out of it, especially in the winter time when it's cold. Didn't feel like I had an e-brake on, but and typically with automatics you won't find that the e-brakes are on. We'll notify security, let them know that we repossessed this, and then we'll also call it into law enforcement so they know it was repossessed. We'll go from there. We're not done with our night yet, so we'll leave the go-jack covers off and make that look way too easy. Alright, we are out looking for a 97 Chevy K2500 pickup truck. The notes say that there's a second piece of collateral along with this one. It looks like it's a trailer. All it says is Extra Gulfstream 2006 with a VIN number. I'm not sure whether it's a tongue pole or a fifth wheel. And the notes say he was staying at an RV park just north of the Maverick, but was not there as of 2 days ago when I went by. So the guy's obviously hopping from RV park to RV park with this truck and trailer. We're supposed to get both pieces of collateral. I plugged his cell phone number into this new system we have that is supposed to allow us to be able to pull GPS locations off of cell phones if certain parameters are met. And I put his cell phone number in and got a ping almost instantly down here in Payson. I just drove by the address, the location of the ping, and sure enough, his truck is sitting out on the street. There is a trailer out front. It's a tongue pull, so if I can get this truck hooked and pulled away without him knowing that I've gotten it, I might be able to get the trailer. So there's a trailer right here. I don't have a plate for my trailer though. Wheels are tracking pretty straight. Haven't seen anybody come out yet. Get this pulled down the street a little bit. I'll get pulled over right here and scope it out and see what the situation is. Got a low tire on this side. Explains why it's so squishy. No keys. Get the steering wheel lock on there. I ran the VIN. It looks like that license plate is to our trailer that was sitting on the street. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop this truck, get my ball hitch on, and then come up on it again and double check the plate as I pull up, and if it's it, back up to it and start getting the trailer hooked. plate matches the one that's sitting on the street, so I dropped the truck up the street at a gas station, and now I'm coming up on the trailer right now. Oh, okay, where are you at? Alright, I'm gonna start hooking up this trailer. Sure, if you want, just head this way. Correct. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yeah, I'm actually on Main Street itself right now. Because I don't know if he's sleeping in this thing or not. I'm gonna go slow and I'll watch the door. When the door pops open, then I know he's in there. I'm just gonna slow roll up here until the wide spot in the road so I'm not blocking traffic, and then come to a stop. And usually if someone's inside of a trailer, they'll jump out at that point. I've got Will heading this way. He happened to be just a town south of here. See if anybody jumps out of this thing. Gulfstream, the description matches what it should. They've got the other half of the VIN thing ripped off. So the plate matches what DMV has. He's got all the descriptions ripped off of it, and he's got this ripped off, but it's supposed to be a Gulfstream, and it says Gulfstream right there. I think he's trying to camouflage it, because look, he put that on there. And that's not the brand it is, or the model. There should be a, there you go. Ends in 7772. That's it. Stamped into the neck. Okay, cool.
Yours does the same shit mine does.
Flips out. Yeah, I gotta fold it. Yep. So the truck is straight down this road at the gas station because the front tire was a little low, but I put a steering wheel lock on it, so I think it should be safe. Problem is, there's a bar right across the street from it, and if he's at that bar, I'd hate to see him be drunk and get into it and try to drive off with the freaking thing. So, what do you think? Leave the truck where it's at? Yeah, Will's looking for a tractor trailer, and I was kind of in the area anyways to pick the door and pick the ignition if he found it, and then got this hit on this GPS. So we both happen to be down here in this area that neither one of us is usually at on a regular basis. It's always nice to have an extra set of hands around if shit goes south really fast. And this Flying J over here, which is out of business, is where a lot of guys will hide their trucks that live local in town. So he's coming over here to check each one of these and see if they're it. And I'm going to stash this trailer back in here and then go back and get that truck after I throw a little bit of air in the front tire. Let me grab the truck real quick. I'm coming right back to this spot.
Well, here, I'll run with you then.
Okay.
Pick that truck up to a pop the linkage and just pull them both up. You don't live that far from here, do you?
Oh, you know, that's not a bad idea. Rehook the two together and just... No, I just barely did that the other day. I can take them both at the same time, huh? Yeah. Well, shit, yeah, let's do that. I gotta pull the...
I'm loving this skip smasher.
So it's working for you other than
it's more accurate than Akron is.
Wow. For the price, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I hope he isn't in it sleeping. That's the only thing I thought of was if he's in it.
Was it at a trailer park?
No, it was right here on the street.
But I haven't had any more besides that one with Jake on that.
The one in Idaho?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is my first one. I've had hits, but one of them, it ended up being in the garage, so it technically got us the right location, but then it was in a garage. And then on another one, I got the hit, and the very next day they freaking closed the assignment. So, and it turned out I went out and checked the address. I checked the location anyways, and it was a POE, and it was a POE that they didn't have. So,
see, I've been trying to do them. If I do them about 8 o'clock at night, so I know they're home.
Yep. Dude, this though was the fastest I ever got a response. I literally put 6 phone numbers in, and like 10 minutes later, my phone, bzz, 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 you got a hit. I was like, what the crap? So yeah, this was by far the fastest I've ever gotten a hit. The notes on the account said that as of 2 days ago, he was at a trailer court across from the Maverick up in my neck of the woods, and the loan adjuster went back by there to check on him, and he was gone from space number whatever. And so I was like, this is gonna be a nightmare account. The guy's jumping from freaking mobile RV to RV, you know, how the hell am I going to find him? And then I thought, duh, put his phone up. I could not believe, out of all the ones that I could have got a hit on tonight, this was the best one. Yeah, see his truck still sitting there. See how it's lisping to one side? The front tire, I'm probably going to need quarters, aren't I? For the air. That's why I carry a bag.
You haven't fixed your air yet?
To carry a bag of quarters. No, all it is that stupid little sensor, and I'm just too freaking lazy to get over there and get it. Does it require quarters?
Yeah. It's something out of order.
Are you shitting me? I dropped it in a freaking out of order? Yeah, it ain't taking quarters. There you go. I think that's enough times of it driving me crazy. I think it's about time I get my compressor fixed. Pop the linkage right now and just pick it up from the front. Those drunk guys were gonna give us a problem.
And what were they saying?
Oh man, I can't believe you're gonna tow that truck. That sucks, man. They were just. And I was like, man, you know, you get a couple guys from the bar that have nothing better to do than to be ass munches. Still nobody out front. Or the truck was at this end and the trailer was at that end. So I got the truck around the corner, ran the VIN, and I already knew. When I went by, I looked at the trailer plate, memorized it. And then when I got around the corner, I ran the VIN, and what was in the TLR matched what I just memorized. So I was like, okay, so that is my trailer. His hitch is already on the back, so we'll just use his hitch. I'll roll my windows down so I can hear you. How's my lineup?
You're almost there. Go that way. Pitch it that way. Back to the truck. Yep. Keep going. Keep going. Pull forward a little bit.
Okay. Let's hook up.
You want to hook the lights and hit
As I say, let's hook up the lights to his, yeah.
And hit the flashers?
Yeah.
You want to run yours on the bumper of the trailer?
I don't know if those will go that distance or not. And then we'll do my left-right brakes and see if they work. This will be a good test on how far they work. Bill's gonna follow me to my exit since he's heading this way anyways. Front of my truck's not floating too bad. It was actually floating worse when I had the dually on the back doing the train up to the auction. This is just as sketchy because you get these tongue poles behind you and they start wagging back and forth. It's one thing when they start wagging back and forth on the vehicle that you're pulling, but when they start wagging back and forth on one behind that, it can get a little sketchy, so watch my speed real close here. So we started out with the truck and trailer separate, snagged the truck, dropped it, came back, got the trailer, reattached the two together, popped the linkage on the Chevy, picked it up from the front. Now we're hauling both of them back to the yard. Yes sirree. I'm gonna grab me a little bite to eat because I am starving.
You don't have enough metal to set off the sensor.
Does it?
It's the metal, yeah, it's a magnetic sensor.
Hi, welcome to the taco. Would you like to try your lunch chicken burrito?
No, I'd like to get a premium chocolate shake and a flatbread chicken taco.
I want to tell them you're not.
Anything else for you?
No, that's it. And I'm on foot because my truck's too long to come through your drive-thru, so I'm on foot, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you.
I got you, bro.
Hey, thanks, bro.